I need someone to put this weight on.
All right, Don. You ready for this?
Here we go.
What's up, y'all? We're back again.
Welcome back to Ryan's room.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Lady Di.
Man,
So today is going to be a little rough.
where my phone at?
It's going to be a little tough.
Yeah.
So,
there's so much stuff happening. But
we got to check in. Let's check in.
Yeah. How you feel about last week's episode?
Oh my God. I was a little nervous. Just for feedback, because I'm always looking for negative, positive feedback. So I wasn't really sure how people would receive it after so long with you being away.
Yeah.
And so everything so far has been good. I felt like it was easy to listen to.
Okay.
I felt like it was personable. People could relate to it. We stayed on track. It was good. I felt really, really, really good about it. What about you?
I felt good. Right after the episode, I was just like, or in the midst of recording that episode, I was just like, man, this is what I needed. Like every time we did Make It Make Sense, my brother always say like, bro, I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed to get that off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
But yeah, he was like, man, I needed to get that off my chest. So after every episode, man, I always feel like a release. I feel relieved. So, yeah.
Oh, good.
Put it out there. A lot of people hit me up, thanking me, congratulating me.
Absolutely.
People telling me I needed it. It's been a long time coming. Like the whole year, people was like, man, yo, when you get Make It Make Sense back, I'm like, yo, I'm doing something, but it's not making make sense, but it's gonna be like a little twist to it.
That's right. So I was talking to my sister,
okay,
and she was just like, I was having a rough day. She has 3 children, a newborn. Hey, babe. And she's a stay-at-home mom. So sorry, sister, I'm sharing your testimony. But it was more in the way of like life, gets crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
And she said she saw that you posted the podcast, so she was like, all right, I got a moment. Let me listen. She said as soon as she started listening, she was about 20 minutes in, and she was like, okay, we gonna be okay.
Me and you,
So yeah. So just more to that, there are people out here who needed it. Reassurance that okay, we are gonna be okay.
Yeah, we are, and we in this together. This is what this is about. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something that I'm going through can help you or help that person out there.
That's right.
This is what this is about.
That's right. And I think today's episode is definitely going to help a lot of us.
Where's your mental capacity, Don?
Thank you.
Where's your mental capacity?
Right now?
After what we
this past week,
Yeah.
It's a lot of changes has happened. A lot of things have happened. And I just want to put a disclaimer out there that we have a schedule that we are sticking to that was pre-made.
Yeah.
We're going to jump into today's topic, but just know that it was already
on the
set.
docket. Yeah, it was already planned to even discuss this. But unfortunate events happen.
Yeah. And
it's only to add to the topic.
Man, mental capacity this is gonna be rough.
Okay. How was your week? How was your day?
My day was good.
Okay.
My day was good. With the littles. I always enjoy the littles.
Yeah.
Today was a lot better than last week. So that's a win.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. How was your week though?
Good week. Flew by.
Mm-hmm.
It flew by. When you're busy, life seems to go by. And again, with tragedy and things, you just kind of lose track of space and time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That. What about for you?
So I always try to look at life with the glass half full instead of half empty. But I can't right now. I can't. Right now, like I can't look at life right now as the glass half full.
Fair.
I'm doing better, but today was hard for me. Today was hard. After doing what I had to do today, I was just like, damn, the whole day I was just crying. I was crying. But I was
That's
alone.
A breakthrough.
I was alone, but I was with Yara. But I was crying. Putting the video together, I was crying. You know what I'm saying? Because it took me back to my father.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that later. My mental capacity, I'm here for it. I'm here for the discussion. Like I said, what I'm going through can maybe help somebody else.
That's right.
So, yeah, I'm here for it.
Can we just talk about the crying thing being a breakthrough?
Okay.
We can get to that a little later.
Yeah, I cry though. Like I can cry.
Right.
Yeah, I learned how to cry too.
There you go.
Yeah, I learned how to not look ugly crying. You know what I'm
saying? Sometimes you gotta ugly cry. Sometimes you gotta let that out.
I'm too. That's that be the man shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't cry all ugly. I gotta let a tear flow. You know what I'm saying? And I'll wipe it. You know, I'll wipe it thuggish too. You know what I'm saying? I turn around like
real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what was that?
Dust.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, so
okay.
We can't avoid this
we can't.
any longer. We're gonna jump into this. So this week's episode, we are going to be discussing our experiences with death.
Yeah, death.
Okay.
Lost period. Because this year has been a loss for me. Like normally I'll look at life like it's a lesson, but this was a loss. This year was a loss.
It's been a lot of losses, but in those losses, God could be making room for something greater. But in this, it is very hard to even think about it that way. So,
well, what does the concept of death mean to you?
Well, here's the thing. Growing up, you learn you going to heaven, you going to hell, you going to this, you doing that. And it's a little scary sometimes. Yeah. Because it's like, I think it's always on a lot of our mind. Is are we going to win? Are we going to? Who's going to go? They make it to heaven or hell. All that like that's just a lot. So in my journey of spirituality, I think for me, I've realized that I've gained an ancestor. I've gained someone who can assist me from the other side. I've gained someone who can watch over me. Although they may no longer be in my physical life, I feel like I've had to learn that I am spiritually more connected to them in their passing. And that could just be me coping. But like I said, in just my spiritual journey and kind of understanding some things, I have to really kind of revert back to the ancient African traditions and ways of understanding death. Because just because they're not here physically, again, it does not mean that they're not with us spiritually.
Right.
They transcend it into another realm. But it still hurt. I'm human, you know?
Yeah.
It still hurt.
Yeah. I'm with you. I feel the same, but I feel like I sort of kind of feel like or believe in reincarnation a little bit. Because like my views on religion is totally out there. It's totally out there. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. But I do believe in some form of reincarnation.
Oh, for sure.
So with death, I think. Okay, so for those that don't know or may do know, my grandmother just passed last Friday, October 3rd. She passed. A month before or 2 months before my brother passed away. 5 years ago in August, my father passed away. So I don't even think I can really understand the concept of death because I haven't even processed my father's death yet. I don't know I never knew what life was without my father. He was always there. So I can't even describe what death is to me.
Wow.
I really can't. That and that's just me saying this now. I never thought about it. It just came to me now. Like I don't even know what death is. I
know in previous conversations we've had, it's been the processing of death. You don't process.
Yeah.
And so I think that's a breakthrough because now it's like you're still trying to understand, comprehend what it's like to live this life without your father.
Yeah.
Let alone second person who was most important to you in your life.
Like all three of these people have raised me. Parents both at work. I went with grandma crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brother around, he showing me bits and pieces of life. You know what I'm saying? He telling me different things that he's doing. So in a way, every one of those people raised me.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what I think death is.
That's
if
tough.
I described it. If I described it.
If you described it. It's a bunch of unknown.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
Whew.
That shit hard, man.
And then there's fear in the unknown.
It is.
My goodness.
Because the one thing mostly I just, in a way, I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad about it because when my father passed, it was 2 days before my birthday. So it was 2 months before my wedding. And I was hoping that I could get that opportunity. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was taking it for granted.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, he'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
I have any questions or anything I need to ask, he'll be here. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was taking it for granted, not even thinking about it. Unbeknownst to me, I was taking it for granted.
Right.
So when he passed, the first thought was like, damn, I'm going into a new chapter in my life. And the one person I really want to talk to about it, it's not even here anymore. So coming to the crib after work, not talking.
Yeah.
Got 2 kids and I'm not even interacting with them.
Wow.
I get off work. I'm going to work. I don't even say nothing. Do nothing. Because I don't know this world without this person.
Absolutely.
So I go to the crib. I just take a shower and I go lay down. I get off at 2, 3 o'clock in the evening. Wow. I go lay down. Don't wake up until the next morning when I got to go back to work. I might wake up to eat, but
yeah,
I'm depressed.
Depression is very real. It's very, very real.
Because I don't know life without this person.
Wow. Do you think you had to relearn how to train your mind to interact with the world again?
I knew I had to channel my dad in decision making. Like that's what parents' jobs are for. We're here to raise our kids, but then we have to equip with our kids with enough information and tools to survive in life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was a big procrastinator and still is to this day, but my father I'll be in trouble with some things and I have to pay a bill, right? Sometimes I'm young, I'm 18, I got some money in my pocket. I'm not really focusing on paying bills.
Right.
So a bill collector might call, I don't answer. They might end up getting my parents' number, call the house and you know what I'm saying? Talk. Everybody go through it. But
facts.
But my pops be like, hey man, take care of that. Take care of this. Come on, we're going to call these people and get this handled. I learned how to handle situations from him. Indirectly, I just seen how he handled things and I just had to jump into the fire. Like you know how like a bird will drop its baby from the nest to get it to fly?
Yes.
Like I felt like that after he passed.
Ooh.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's heavy.
But I still haven't processed his death 5-6 years later. I haven't processed it. Yeah.
What emotions where do you feel like you're at? And like, we know we have the stages of grief and we're going to touch on that a little later. But where do you feel like you are? Because anger is a definite place. And I know you said you're mad and you're having trouble processing. But where in the grieving process are you would say?
With my father, I think excuse me. With my father, I'm probably I don't think I'm at a what's the stages?
Okay.
Let's talk about the stages.
Let's jump into this. Oh God, I don't have any notes.
I left my chapstick, man. I'm mad. Damn. I normally keep a couple in my bag.
So of course we have
And we're gonna talk about them in depth in a later episode, the stages of grief.
Absolutely.
So, but right now we're just gonna
do an overview. So I know we were looking at a 7-stage model in comparison to 5 stages.
Yeah.
But right now we have denial, we have anger, we have bargaining, we have depression, and we have acceptance.
Okay.
So in the 7 stages, there's the shock, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, testing, and acceptance.
What's bargaining?
So it's seeking in vain for a way out.
I think I'm bargaining.
Okay.
With my dad.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I'm just trying to survive post his death.
Right.
So, yeah, I think I'm at bargaining.
So you're trying to figure out, like, okay, how do I escape this?
Yeah.
How do I change this reality?
Yeah. Because, like I said, like I dealt with a lot of loss this year. I just recently got divorced.
Yeah, and that in and of itself is,
you know what I'm saying? Like, loss. This whole year has been up and down for me. The beginning of the year, I'm depressed. I get a job, come back from Minnesota, I get a job. I'm working a job, but then COVID hit. I got to get another job. Yeah. Started working a job, and then 5 months later, something happened at another facility. Mm-hmm. 2 months later from that incident, I have to find another job because my job now, the state shut it down. You know what I'm saying? So, and my plan this year, beginning of the year, like I said, I was going to document my therapy. I was going to go to therapy, all of that, but it didn't happen. So many twists and turns. COVID hit under quarantine. Can't go to therapy. We trying to figure out life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like lost a couple jobs. Like this whole year's been a loss for me.
This whole year has been out of our control.
Yeah.
We have no control over.
No, we don't.
What's happening day to day. That's what I think a lot of us are seeing and realizing.
Yeah.
And it's unexpected.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So with your father, you feel like you're at bargaining.
Yeah. Yep. And then, like I said, like this year, my brother passed away.
Now that was extremely traumatic.
That was.
That's extreme trauma.
I would say that my brother's death impacted me more than my father's death.
Okay, and why?
Because me and my father, our relationship was good. It was, but we never really bonded over things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no fault to no one but his own, but no one's, right?
Right.
Maybe that's how he was raised.
Right.
Or maybe
he's your dad. He's your dad. He's not your friend.
Yeah.
He's here to, like you said, equip you with whatever you need, what knowledge you need to go off and succeed.
Like Denzel said in Fences with Viola Davis, that movie. And he was talking to his son.
Yeah.
I'm not here to like you. That scene. Not to say that that's what my father's sentiments was.
Right, but that was the kind of dynamic.
Yeah, it was like, and he never said it to me, and he never expressed or even showed like dislike towards me. But I'm speaking in the sense of like life circumstances. He had to work and provide.
Yeah.
He didn't have time to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So me and my brother, we bonded over certain things, and we hung out.
Not your oldest brother.
That's the oldest son out of 6 kids. That's the oldest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm the youngest.
Right.
But I think we bonded because we saw each other in ourselves. Like he probably seen his younger self in me. I probably see my older self in him. So we bonded over certain things. We hung out, we drunk, we talked, we did any and everything together. I got his back, he got my back. He always steered me away from his life. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it just impacted me, and then the way he died, like I don't want to get mad. I don't want to get to that stage where I'm mad because I know how I will react.
Okay.
So I want to skip that stage. or deal with that stage in another area. Because the way I feel, I don't even want to like, because I don't even be around. And when certain things happen, I don't go around because how I feel and the credentials that I have and what I hold. I don't want to make the wrong decision. But if I have to defend myself, it's a wrap.
So that's a lot of anger.
I don't want to get there.
Well, that's denial.
But I'm scared to get to that stage of because what I might do. Because I see people without them seeing me.
Right. Right.
And I'm very smart and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
I hear you.
So, no, I just don't want to get to anger.
So then we got to figure out a way of how do we deal with this anger?
Yeah.
Because it's the inevitable.
Yeah.
If you're going to heal.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
There has to be an outlet. For those who don't know or who may not know you, like I said, it was extremely traumatic. Because he lost his life at the hands of somebody else's
gun violence.
Bullshit.
He lost his life to gun violence.
And when we thought there was hope,
yeah,
he was a fighter.
Man.
Extreme fighter. Like that was, talk about fighting for your life.
Yeah. He was a fighter. Like when I went to see him in the hospital, he seen me. He opened his eyes. He seen me. He couldn't talk because he had the ventilator in his mouth. So he seen me. No, he didn't have the ventilator in his mouth. He had it in there the day of.
Okay.
But when I went and seen him, he seen me. He couldn't really talk, but he was mumbling. And I walk in, I'm crying. I'm like, fuck, like, damn, bro, not you. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up, like, we bonded, like I said, over Jay-Z. Both our favorite rappers. First thing he said to me, he rapped a quote from Dead Presidents. 3 shots, close range, can't touch me. Can't stop by from something like that. I can't even, like, that's what he said. So that right there gave me hope. He like, bro, I'm be okay. Stop that crying.
Yeah.
I'm be okay. You know what I'm saying? Then I put Dead Presidents on.
Yeah.
In his ear, he started rapping the whole song. Like, that gave me hope.
For sure.
That gave me hope. But then it's just like he had a heart attack. Had another heart attack. I'm still not thinking like this is it. I'm like, nah, bro gonna pull through. Bro a fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get pneumonia. It just started happening. And then the last day I went to see him, it just didn't look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't. It was just tough. I didn't go back because I knew at that point it was just like, there's nothing else they could do.
Wow.
The last day it was like a group of doctors sitting in the hospital, the lobby, just trying to figure out what went wrong, what they missed. Like 8 doctors, neurologist or a heart doctor, cardiologist, like a lot of doctors was just in the hallway. And at that moment, how they were talking, I was just like, damn, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, these niggas took my brother from me. I didn't go back. I didn't. Because like with my father's death, I'm kind of like the level-headed one in the family.
Right.
The day I got the phone call that Chuck came to my house. My Uncle Henry called Chuck because I wasn't answering my phone. Chuck came to my house 2 a.m, knocking on my door. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, get to your pop's crib. Something wrong. Instantly just jump up and go. I don't even think I had a shirt on. I just drove over. I get there, I see my mom crying. So I'm like, Mom, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong? I see ambulance. I see people upstairs. Pastor there, praying with my mom, and I go upstairs, and I see his foot. I see his foot on the floor, and I see him doing CPR. I'm like, I'm still trying to process what's going on. And I'm like, Pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop. Nothing. I see the guy like doing chest compressions. I see him get up. And I go in there and I'm like, Pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up, Pop, get up. He didn't get up. So I'm like, fuck. So I go in the next room and I'm just pacing. Cause I'm still trying to process this shit. I'm pacing. And then I heard it, we gotta call it. I just punched the wall. Oh. So I punched the fucking wall. I'm like, I couldn't accept that. I'm like, no. I'm going in. I'm like, well, no, we need to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, we need to do something. Nothing could be done. But I instantly had to, like I said, I'm level-headed, so I have to think, okay, I have to, Pops is gone. I see it. It's, at this moment, it's like a split second, like, all right, Pops gone. I go down there to my mama. Ooh. I go down to my mama. She with the pastor, they praying. My uncle, he's somewhere doing something. Somebody else was there, but I really couldn't tell. So I instantly get on the phone. Call my uncle. Hey, Unc, Pops just died. Huh? What? It's late. It's 3 in the morning. Yeah. In Atlanta. Pop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Call my brother. Hey, bro. Pops. What? He at work. What? I'm gonna call you back. Fee. Pops. Yeah. Yeah. I'm calling people. Yeah. My dad just died. Yeah. And I'm calling people. Wow. Because I compartmentalize a lot. Because that shit needs to get done. Life still goes on. That's what I do with a lot of my emotions and feelings and shit. Because if I'm not doing it, who's going to do it? Who's going to know? Who's going to know? No one knew. The same thing with my brother. I got to give, because they wouldn't, it's COVID, so they wouldn't allow a lot of people up. So I'm informing the family what's going on. His wife there, his mom, his sister there. Not Tiffany or Tisha, but his other sister, Tree. She there. I'm there. So I got to inform my side of the family. So that's the same thing. Wow. I'm compartmentalizing shit because I don't know. Like, can I feel? Do I feel?
Do you feel? Do you, okay, distract yourself with these tasks so that you won't feel?
Mm-mm. I don't think I distract myself. I just know that it needs to be done. Because the quote says, if you don't like the way something's done, do it yourself. Right. Not to say I don't like how it's done. I just see it's not being done.
And so you take that.
So I take on that task no matter what. I have to take on that task because I have to remain strong. Like, no, go ahead. Do your thing.
No, because you're like, I have to remain strong. That's what you're telling yourself. And so who's there for you when you're not strong?
That's why I always say, like, check on your strong friends. Right. People are there for me. I don't want to discredit anyone. And absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. People are there for me. But like I said, like, you have to feel vulnerable enough to open up to those people. Right. I don't open up to people. It's my problem. Was my problem. Like, I don't have this type of conversation You know what I'm saying? We don't have these type of conversations in the community, in our upbringing. We
Right,
never
we
had.
don't.
Well, at least me. I'm sorry. I never had these conversations.
I think it's very common because going back to your cover art, be a man, suck it up. I'm a female, and my mom, she's like, crying's not gonna bring him back.
Yeah, and that's my whole thing. It's like, okay, at this point, nothing's going to bring him back. If God don't come down here himself, lay hands on this man, he's not coming back.
But you still are going through something in those moments.
Yeah.
It's a loss.
Yeah.
So then what? So then how do we deal? Because here you are calling everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You making sure everybody's good.
Yeah.
You checking on everybody.
Yeah.
And then what?
I go somewhere and deal with it. Like, there's one song I really can't play to this day because of my father. DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
I'ma hold you down. I don't know why, but that song I can't listen to it because I dropped somebody off the day my father died. That next day, I was dropping somebody off and I was riding back to the house and that song came on. And I just broke down, started crying. Nobody was in the driveway except for my brother, except for Q. He was in the driveway. As I'm pulling up, I'm crying. I'm trying to hurry up and wipe my tears and shit. He come to the door like, bro, you don't need to do that by yourself. Like, it's okay. Let it out. That's your dad. Like, it's okay to cry. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro. He's like, no, let it out. I'm like, I will. I don't know why I have to hide that. I don't know why. I really don't.
Again, do you think it goes back to that whole be a man?
Yeah, it do. It do.
You found liberty in sitting here in pink.
Oh,
be a man. You found liberty in, all of these, I'm not going to say superficial things, but emotionally, that could be your last, like your breakthrough.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a man? Being in touch with your emotions. Let's change that narrative.
And that's what I'm on the journey of.
Yep.
I'm trying to change that. Like,
being vulnerable.
I said,
I'm proud of you today. Listen,
my
huge.
phone case.
Yeah.
my jacket.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I was going to wear, like, I got some socks this color and it got rainbows on it.
Yes.
I was going to wear those socks.
Yes.
But they was kind of like, I washed it so much, so it kind of like turned.
Oh, God.
So it really don't match. So I was like, damn, I can't wear that.
But you're so secure in your masculinity where you can wear pink and rainbows and understand I am not, how people associate the rainbow with homosexuality. However, being vulnerable and emotional, I mean, trust me, it's not that simple. But being vulnerable and emotional with people is
it's something. It's due because I don't open up. Like, you can ask C to this day. Like,
oh no, even
C and Troy, they know me.
Even in this last week, he was like, yeah, I know how he is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's almost like I gotta wait for the call because
I don't open up.
There's nothing I can do.
I don't open up.
Yeah,
I don't at all. I don't know why. It just.
Well, you're doing it now.
Of course, because
we're doing it now.
I have the society we live in now, and I have a lot of younger cousins are of age. My nephew is of age. My little cousins are of age. So it's like, I don't want them to go through their 20s,
right,
living how I was living, feeling how I was feeling, not open up. Because I have a younger cousin that does that. Like, me and his mom was talking, and she was like, yo, Ryan, like, your little cousin, like, he is a spitting image of you.
Wow.
Like, how he act, he'd duck off and just get low, and we won't hear from him for a day, or he don't express. I don't want him to have to go through that. I don't want my nephew to have to go through that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what big homies are for.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I never had a big homie growing up. I had my brother.
I hear that too.
But he was away at school. And then when he came home, it was all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he was a big homie.
Yeah, to the whole city. He was big homie.
He was big homie. Yeah.
But to me, he was just my older brother. And I'm worried. I'm like, damn, bro, why I can't hang with y'all? Like, I remember one time everybody going to Grand Rapids. Jeezy popping, he in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he buying tickets. You know what I'm saying? Bro, can I come? No. Why, bro? Like, I'm of age. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 20 years old. Like, let me go with y'all. Nah, bro. House sit the crib.
Seriously?
Like, yeah, he like, no, just sit here. He like, just sit here. Throw me some money. I'm wondering why, because he don't want me around that lifestyle. That's a big homie. Can see things that you don't see and keep you away, or even he's privy to information that I'm not. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, nah, bro, like this ain't the scene I want for you. I can control that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can control what you are exposed to in my vicinity. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he was protecting you. Yeah, exactly. And that's when I recognize it now. I'm like, but my friends is going, my little cousins is going, little niggas is growing. I'm like, nah, bro. Go over here. Here goes some money. He gave me $1,000. Here, bro. Sit here. Do what you want to do. Invite somebody over if you want to. Here.
You used to call yourself the good son?
Yeah. He gave me that name.
Yep.
He like, man, you the good son. I'm like, then when I heard J. Cole put it in the verse, I'm like, damn, that's my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, it's meant to be. Yeah. That's how I started calling myself the good son. Yeah. So, but yeah, I just want to, like I said earlier, I just want to not let my little cousins and my little nephews and anybody really go through those emotions and feelings and actions that I went through in my 20s. That's because I'm 31 now. I'm an old ass nigga.
Well, I ain't gonna say old ass nigga, but we getting up there and we learning and growing, and so I think that's very important for you to, like I said, these are all breakthroughs. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, and definitely. And I'm very proud of you.
But as far as like, because we talking about my dad and my brother, right? As far as the situation with my grandmother, it's still fresh. So she was up in age. Yeah. So you kind of expect or know that, okay, that is a possibility. Sad to say. Absolutely. But it's reality. And not to sound like disingenuous or whatever. I love my grandmother dearly. Like I said, she raised me. She was just going through certain things in her life where it was like, I'd rather for her not to suffer anymore than to be here and suffering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but how it happened, my mom said she yelled out this certain thing, and it was just like, fuck. She yelled, she like, I don't want to die. Yeah. She said that right before it happened.
Oh my God.
She said, I don't want to die. And my mom, my sister, and we were having a conversation. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble. Like I said, Mom, I'm sorry if you don't want this information out, but this is my truth. I'm a part of the situation now, so this is my truth. So it got to it had me thinking, like, did she see a death angel at the door?
She yelled out, fuck?
No. She yelled out, I don't want to die. I don't want,
like, yelled it out.
Yeah, that's how my mom woke up, because my mom was right there. She woke up and went in the room. So in my mind, I'm thinking, damn, she seen the death angel at the door. And maybe that death angel was walking away and telling her to come on. Like, it's time. And she yelled that out.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen.
So in a way, that's scary. Like, you actually like having an outer body experience, or even you might be conscious and see that death angel coming towards your way, and you already know what time it is, and you getting scared, you nervous, and you like, I don't want to, but it's just like, you have to. I have to do a job. God told me I had to come get you. Yeah. It's your time. Yeah. And she was a God-fearing woman.
Very much so. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. So that shit's scary, man.
That is a little scary.
That is scary.
That is very scary.
Man.
Wow.
But I don't know if you want to get into it. You've experienced some things too this year.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to if you don't feel comfortable.
It's okay.
No, listen.
It's okay. Well, like the year started literally with my aunt passing.
Yeah.
Her funeral was, I believe her funeral was on the 7th, or that may be the day she passed. But literally, that's 7 days into the new year.
Exactly.
And it was extremely unexpected. From what I know, she hadn't been sick. This is my wild, crazy Aunt Nancy. Everybody knew her around town. She was like, her energy filled up the room. Everybody's like, Nancy was the life of the party. You know what I mean? When she got dressed from head to toe, she was colorful. Everything matched perfect with her yellow or bright red, or like, and in her passing, the year started, and I kind of was like, that is what I want to embody. That just, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to live in my truth. I'm going to be me unforgivingly. I'm going to say what I have to say unforgivingly.
Unapologetic.
With a smile on my face.
Yeah. I mean.
And you going to be okay because it's just the truth.
Listen, for as long as I've known you.
Yeah.
I thought that's how you were.
No.
I'm just saying maybe that's how our relationship was.
I think that's how our relationship was. I think a lot of people see me that way, but if I said everything that I wanted to say, Jesus Christ. I heard people, I don't have friends anyway. I have family.
That's true.
I have family.
Because our family's so big.
Huge. Like, I never needed friends. Even to the point where, like, our friends who they've been around since we were young. And so now it's like, that's family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't really have like a lot of people who just come in my life. Like when I went to college, I made some friends, but you got to think that's like 10 years strong. Like plus, so again, I don't really do like no new friends. I don't really.
I'm on that wave now.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but it is.
Brittany opened my eyes where it's like,
we got to get Brittany on the show. Listen.
I talked to her already and she might, but Shalea definitely said she won't.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. But like my little cousins, they was like, hey man, when you gonna get me on?
Exactly.
I'm setting it up, y'all, to where it's gonna be a discussion.
Yeah. But it was, like I said, it was unexpected. She was on my dad's couch. My dad was cooking. She didn't wake up. He was having a discussion with his twin. She didn't wake up, and it was just kind of like, because she laid down to take a nap. And she never woke up.
Yo, do you think that she knew it was her time?
They said she wasn't feeling good. Like, she wasn't sick, but she's just like, well, I don't feel, I don't feel that great. I'm gonna take a nap. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she felt like it was her time or not. But then again, she's the type of person who she can know things about herself and probably not share it out of saving everyone else. The heartache or the trouble. Yeah. That's for sure. And it's the hardest part for me is always seeing my family hurt. Yeah. Especially being an empath. Like, you feel everybody else's mess and emotions. I know.
Now you podding. Now you podding. I asked because I think my father knew his time was coming.
They say people know. Like, they might say little things or do little things.
Listen, my pops told me my brother's birthday is 2 days or 4 days before mine.
Okay.
So he passed 2 days after his birthday, so 2 days before mine. Yours. So that Friday we were out at a picnic for his birthday. He bought a motorhome that year. He bought like that little golf cart.
Yeah.
2 mopeds. Like, Pops
I remember that.
He retired from his job, so he got some money and he just bought all this stuff. So we had Cascades in Jackson, the motorhome out barbecuing. So he teaching me. He like, let me teach you how to work all of this.
Wow.
I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, yeah, because I want you to know how to work this after I'm gone. I'm like, all right, bro, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be here. He only 50 54 when he passed, something like that.
Wow.
56, 57. I'm sorry, mama. But yeah, he was like, man, no matter what, man, don't let nobody come in here and take none of this stuff from your mama. And I'm like, and when he said that, I had to think like, whoa, like this is the second time. And then like a week before that, the church had a fun day for the community. He like, hey, he called me and my brother over there and another gentleman of the church, and he was like, hey, y'all come help me move this bouncy house. After we moved the bouncy house, this man gave all of us $100. I'm like, Pops, where you get some money from? Oh man, I'm talking about a while.
Yeah.
Hundreds. Then like that next week we go do all of that. He's like, hey man, don't ever let nobody come in here and take this stuff from your mama.
So it's a possibility.
That Sunday after church.
Oh, Jesus. That night.
Yeah, that night. My mom said she was in the bed. They were talking. And then he just got quiet. She looked over. He was just unresponsive. He just left.
Whew, that's heavy.
Yeah.
That's heavy. And she was laying right there with him.
That's the second person. My grandmother, she was there when she took her last breath.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, I get this shit from my mom because she's so strong.
Yeah. Listen, when my mom and I went to go visit after your father passed.
Yeah.
I was just kind of confused.
She gave the eulogy.
I know. But this woman was up. You good? You good? I got food. We got food. Y'all need a plate. Y'all, you need this. Da 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 da. They sat at the kitchen table for some hours.
Yeah.
Hours. And I was like, okay. This past time we went over there with your grandma, and it was almost like reminiscent of that same, it was like deja vu in a sense, because she was just like, they sat there and they was talking, but after my mom left, I stayed, and she got the cleaning, she got the moving,
man.
she got the, and I'm like,
that's her, and that's where I get it from. That's where I get all of that stuff from. Like, that's what I don't know.
That's what I'm like. Do you feel like these tasks are a distraction? And you was like, not really, but
it is.
If you don't sit down and feel, then
I don't like those feelings.
Yeah,
I know I have to go through those, but I don't like those feelings. The only feelings that I like is one of my love languages, or top love language, is touch. Mm-hmm. I feel more with those.
Okay.
I feel more with the touch.
So if someone was to hug you, then you might.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Like,
I mean, like in these moments.
No, I don't. I mean, I appreciate the hug.
Yeah.
I just don't like cry when I get that hug.
Okay.
I take that back. So when my brother passed, his uncle on his mom's side had seen me like the day they was like, yo, we about to pull the plug, come up to the hospital. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But they keep hitting me, come to the hospital. No. I'm not. That's not the last moment that I want to see.
Right.
But I went anyway. By the time I got there, he was already gone. They already did everything. He was just laying there. So I go in there, I see it. I'm like, yo, what they about to do? And they're like, bro, he gone. I'm like, oh, really? All right, cool. And I walked out.
I remember.
I just walked out. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Like, not to sound crazy or like I'm not sensitive or disingenuous. Like, I just was like, okay, he's gone. I don't want to spend time with the body. He's not there anymore. So I just walked out. And then his uncle seen me walking out and he was calling my name. Or he had said, I heard him say, he was like, hey, ain't that the youngest boy? Ain't that his little brother? And he was like, hey, Ryan, come here. I ain't paying no attention because I'm crying. And, you know what I'm saying? He like, hey, man, come here. Like, come.
Get your ass over
here. I don't know this man.
Yes.
I know of him, but I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I may have been around him when I was little, but I don't know. He moved away. But he grabbed me. He said, hey, man, it's okay. Let that shit out. Hug me. Wow. Hey, man. Hey, let that out, man. You don't got to run from family. You know what I'm saying? Like, But when I say all that to say, I really don't feel when people give me sympathy, I don't feel it.
You don't want it.
I don't want sympathy. I want empathy, but I don't want sympathy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my love language is touch. But I do feel with that. If my significant other is touching me in the way that she wants me, I can sense someone wanting me. Remember we had that conversation and I was like, I would rather have want than need.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, I would rather for someone to want me than to need me. So
that's deep.
Yeah, so
that's deep.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could touch on that.
Yeah, that's we be having conversations.
Cause there is a very big difference.
It is.
Cause if I don't have to need you, but you know that I still want you.
Man, come on now. Come on now.
That's irreplaceable. Like
I won't be stepping to the left.
But I would like to say, I definitely understand the whole idea of not wanting to be there with people in the body and having to do all of that.
Yeah, I don't visit grave sites. I don't do none of that shit.
Oh, I definitely visit grave sites. But again, when my aunt passed, though, her body was still there when everybody went. And my mom was like, Danisha, I'm coming to get you and I'm going to take you to your dad's house. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. She's like, no, I'm coming to get you. I'm like, no, I'm fine. Yeah. She called me like, I'm outside. Come on. And I'm like, ugh. She's like, you want me to stay? I'm like, well, go park over there. Yeah. Like, literally. So she came and gave her condolences. I did not know the body was still there. The body was still there. So everybody's coming in and out. And to be honest with you, it was like, okay, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Yeah, so man. I just kind of stood in the back. And I have a thing where if I'm standing in the back, I like to be in the very, very back of everything. Yeah. Because I want to cover everybody. Like, in the spirit.
Yeah. You basically you was trying to control that environment.
Oh.
Listen, I'm on the same thing. I do the same thing.
And then if it got too much, I'm like, okay, I gotta walk out.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go breathe.
I don't feel good. I can't. I'm controlling, but not in a sense where it's like toxic.
Right.
I want to control my environment. I'd rather for you to be okay, and I suffer because I know how to I know how I'm going to react.
Like, I know I'm going to be good.
Yeah. But if you're uncomfortable around me, I don't know how you're going to react. And my anxiety is going to go crazy.
Understood.
So that's why I compartmentalize.
Yeah.
I put my feelings to the back and I try to worry about who's ever around.
But then how do those feelings come up later?
Misplaced anger, stress, inadequate. Sometimes, but then I also feel like I gotta be a man.
In order
that's
to
what
be
being a man is.
In order to be the man who you are,
you
have to deal with those feelings and emotions.
Yeah,
because you can't keep worrying about everybody else if you yourself isn't healed or if you're not whole.
Yeah.
Because then that's really gonna weigh on you.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like I said, today I was putting that video together for my grandmother and I was just crying.
Yeah.
I waited till everybody was alone. I was working on a video with everybody around. They was sending me pictures. They was airdrop. I got 160 pictures in my computer right now that they sent me last night to put that together. Man, I kept it together. But when I got to the house and I'm with my baby, I'm finishing and I'm putting my final touches on it and I'm just crying. I watched it like 8 times because I got to make sure this picture pops up when this person says this word. You know what I'm saying? I got to hold this video. I got to slow it down to make it seem like we were already dancing to this song.
You did a very good job.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was crying. I was bawling. My daughter Yara is a Sour Patch Kid. She can be sweet.
She's so cute though.
But she can be sour.
And so smart.
She was over there messing with stuff. I'm like, yo, can you stop? Come on, man. But then she
It's
seen
not
me
funny.
crying.
Sorry.
But she seen me crying. She said, me and Yara got this little thing where if something hurts or she hit her head or she hit something, she was like, kiss it. I kiss it. It's better. So she got up. She seen me crying. She got up there and she said, "Dad, it hurt."
Aww.
And then she kissed me on my cheek.
Yes, baby.
I'm like, come here.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
But yeah, man.
I will say your children are a blessing.
Riley is.
Oh my goodness. Like
my son.
Whew.
I love my son because he's weird. But
he's amazing.
And in a good way. But
he is amazing.
No, he's weird in a good way.
Yeah.
Like he's his dad's child. He is daddy's son. But Riley's gonna bless the world one day.
She is. I don't even know how she remembers me. Like I said, I never TT look. And I'm like, how do you remember me?
She remember a lot of people.
But it was just amazing to see my mom and your mom hugging, and they were crying, and she got up and she was watching videos on the computer on her tablet, and she just got up, and I look, and this girl got her arms wrapped around both of them, and I mean probably for about a good 15 seconds she just loved on them.
Riley don't play about her grandmother.
Whew.
Riley told my mom loves Marriage at First Sight, 90 Day whatever, Fiance, those type of shows, right? So Riley got hip. Like, she loved spending time with her grandma. So she started watching those shows. So then one day they had to go home. I went over there and I picked her up, and I'm like, she like, Dad, did grandma finish that show without me? I said, what show? She said, you know, that show about them getting married. I said, this girl is only 6.
I know.
I said, girl, what the hell? What you know? What you know about this show? I was like, man, you a trip, man. You gotta chill.
No, but and Yara is brilliant. She's brilliant.
Yara's a bully. That's the wrong B word. She's a bully.
I've seen it in action with her sister, but
she'd not get her way like today. She'd not get her way, and then she hit Riley like and was looking at me as she was hitting her.
Like she taking her anger out on. Oh Lord!
I said, "Why are you hitting my baby?"
Seriously,
the fuck is your problem? Like, the hell?
Oh, so you really want to make me mad?
Yeah, I'm already over here crying. Shit.
Should have kissed you on your cheek.
Sour Patch Kid.
Loved on you. As soon as you told her no.
But after she kissed me, she like went away and played. I'm like,
yeah,
I love you, babe.
Yeah.
That's
but I think that's beautiful because you found vulnerability in your children as well.
Yeah.
So.
Because I tried to hide it from like them, like me crying or whatever. But I tried to hide it. But I'm like, no, why would I hide it?
Mm-mm.
Like I parent my kids differently from how I was parenting them.
Right.
Back. So my son, he a little crybaby. He's a mama's boy like his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But he cried one day and I'm like, yo, why are you crying? I said, it's okay to cry, but why are you crying? Let me understand why you're crying.
That's right.
He was like, I couldn't. I'm like, okay, I understand, but you don't need to cry. I said, well, you know what? When you need to cry? When this happened or this happened. I'm like, son, all you have to do is come tell me and I will handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, me grew up and not handling my own situations. I was indirectly teaching my sons not how to handle his situation.
Right.
So like I said, I parent my kids differently now.
Yeah.
And when I'm mad, I don't whoop them.
Right.
I wait till I'm not mad. Then I'll be like, okay, do I really need to whoop them?
Yeah.
If so, okay, cool. But yeah, so like, yeah, son, it's okay to cry. Son, yeah, he plays with his sister a lot. So his sister played with Barbie dolls. He was playing with a Barbie doll. Why am I stopping him from playing with that Barbie doll?
A lot of people don't allow their sons to play with dolls or babies and different things like that. And that's something I never understood. I get it, gender roles, but then these men grow up and they don't know how to hold a baby. They don't know how to take care of a baby. They don't know what to do, and
they don't know how to show affection.
Exactly. And then it's just like,
and I might be stopping his imagination.
Yeah.
People always want to say, "Oh, don't let him play with Barbie dolls because that's gay." No, it's not gay. That's not gay.
It's not anything to do with his sexual preference.
It's not.
Nothing to do with
My son playing with a Barbie, not to say that he like just...
It's not like he asking you, Dada, I want this Barbie doll. Yeah. And he's playing with his sister.
He's playing with his sister, and he's not over like doing different voices and stuff like that. But even if he was, it's showing imagination, showing creativity.
That's right.
One day he might be a screenwriter.
That's right.
One day he might be a director or an actor himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But me taking that opportunity,
there are men fashion designers even who
come on now
are not gay, and even if they are, whatever. But we don't want to limit. We limit in our cultures. We limit people so much. And again, what does it mean to be a man? Stifling emotions.
Exactly.
Not being vulnerable, being hard and tough. And eventually that wears and tears on the mind of men.
Or even stopping their creativity.
Whew.
You got a program, right?
Yes.
Talent?
ENT. Yes.
What is it?
So ENT will be talented athletes and artists who are leaders and also want to be in entertainment business, because there are a lot of athletic men and women who are also artistic and feel as if they have to choose between one of the other. You have football players who actually take ballet classes to become more flexible
and more balanced.
Hello, quick on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And if they grew up taking those ballet classes, it will already give them a head start. But people would think that's gay, right? But when they're grown-ass men doing it for football, then all of a sudden it's,
it's okay.
It's okay. But you have basketball players who can play the piano and sing. You have people who can draw and paint and do all these different things, but a lot of times they feel as if they have to choose one or the other. Yep. So eventually, that will come into fruition. So
no, we're gonna claim it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm grateful now to get the experience with Playwright. Yeah. And then hopefully being able to expose some of those children to different performing arts programs as well. However, I feel like we got a little distracted. So are we deflecting right now? Are we veering off because things got too heavy?
No.
It all ties in. However,
it does.
This is pretty common.
It is. Where we at? We deflect?
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
It's a coping mechanism for me.
Yeah, like it's almost like we took a break.
Yeah.
From the heavy stuff.
We checked our mental capacity.
I think
indirectly, and then we switched.
So. I think so.
Yeah, but is deflecting good? Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing?
That's a good question. I think it can be bad if it's prohibiting you from accomplishing what you need to and helping you digest things that you probably need to. But I think it could be good in allowing you to reset as well. Like I said, you take a break.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, reset. And allow you to keep pushing, keep moving. Just don't get stuck there.
And I deflect in other aspects of my life. Yeah. So that carries over into this portion of my life.
Yeah.
So you practice what you preach.
That's right. So you have to
21 days to break and make a habit.
Relearn how to do things properly. Mentally.
I think I'm still in my unlearn stage.
You're unlearning everything. Yeah.
I'm still in my unlearning stage, and I can't wait to get to my relearning stage.
Yeah.
Or
sometimes it happens simultaneously.
But is it relearning or learning something new?
Learning something new.
Okay. Yeah, it's learning something new. So I can't wait to get to that stage in my life.
I think you're already there.
You think so?
Yeah, you're doing this. And so this is teaching
Touché.
you,
Okay.
vulnerability.
I like this.
I do too.
I like this side of me.
I do too. I do too. This is the side I see though. Like, I know, like in the past, even in high school, yeah.
But I was having this conversation with someone, and I was telling them like, "Yo, I want to be more open. I love love. I'm just bad at it." Shout out to Usher.
Oof.
Like that song hit me. We deflecting again.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, it's okay because let's just talk about the fact that you know how to be there for people, but you don't know how to let people be there for you.
Girl.
Ain't no avoidance. Don't be doing that.
Accountability.
Hello.
Come on, we got a circle going on.
We do, because we got to go back to this. We processing and healing.
Because I think it goes back to because I know that I'm gonna be okay.
I
just want to make sure you okay because I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be okay because I'm not you. I don't know. I don't feel what you feel.
Right.
What you eat don't make me shit. So
right. So what does that look like? You being there for someone else?
Like in times like this. Oh damn, we ain't even talk about Malcolm.
I know. We got to get to that because.
Yeah, man, it was just a year lost, man. But
we can go there now because you have a very good example of being there for somebody. His brother, actually.
Oh yeah. So when my grandmother, and that's my grandmother and his father are first cousins, and he reached out to me and was like, "Yo, I'm praying for you, bro. I'm and love you." I'm like, bro, we here for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like in that moment, I was kind of deflecting because I'm like, yo, bro, we here for each other because I can't accept sympathy. I really can't. Looking at it now, I just can't accept it because I feel weak accepting it. So when he reached out to me, I'm like, yo, like, and him and Des reached out to me the same day, and I'm like, bro, I'm here for you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gerard was your right hand or your homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here for each other because I feel if I accept. So let's say you gave me a compliment.
Right.
I have to compliment you right back.
Okay.
I feel arrogant if I don't.
Okay.
So that's maybe why I do that. I do the same thing with sympathy. If you're going through a situation, or maybe let's say you're not going through the same situation. If you say, yo, I'm here for you, I'm here to listen, I'm sorry, thank you. This is my exact words. Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
How are you doing?
Yeah, literally, guys. Like verbatim.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's some people that listen to the show and be like, yeah, he definitely do that. He definitely do that. And
that's like literally that's what you do. So I understand you don't want to be selfish.
No, I don't want to be selfish in that way.
But what would it look like if someone was to be there for you and support you? How do you think you would accept it?
I don't think I've ever accepted sympathy.
Okay, but what if it's you're going through something and someone's just there to hang out with you? No words.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
But we can't just sit there. We got to do some things.
I mean, you can watch TV, read a book, talk about. Is that my question is that how you accept support in times like this?
Yeah, like when my brother passed, C came to the crib, and this is the only time C probably came to my room and just kicked it for. We could have kicked it for 20 minutes, and like that meant so much to me. Troy came and just kicked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, bro, talking about the good times.
Right.
Nah.
Just kicking it.
Bro, you want a blunt? The only person I smoke with is Troy.
Right. Right.
I don't know if he wanted me to put that out there, but.
Sir.
Only time I ever smoked was with Troy when we used to smoke.
Right. There you go.
We don't do it now.
Right. That's that's the past.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't accept sympathy, man. I don't know why.
So maybe it's not that you can't let people be there for you. Maybe it's how they're there for you. So sympathy doesn't work for you. But just hanging out with you, chilling with you.
Expressing sympathy doesn't work.
Right.
Indirect sympathy works. So, like I said, see Troy, they come to the crib, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, bro, you want to go do this or what's good, bro? You good? Like, they'll check in with me like, bro, you good? You know what I'm saying? Talk about the situation, but we don't stay there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We go and we move on.
But you said something, you said that meant so much to me when C came and just chilled with you.
Yeah. Like, when they come, like, when he came and, bro, I'm here. And then we started talking about other things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That means the world.
So that's it.
When Troy pulled up, man, it was just like, bro, and then we went on this and some other stuff. That's what it is.
So you can let people be there for you.
Yeah. Just don't express it.
Just don't express. Well, don't express it in a way that's like, oh, woe is you.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. No, hell no. Don't
no, because we don't need to stay there.
No. No, I'm not fucking with that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I like aggressive? It. No. I'm just like, we figured some things out.
No, we definitely have.
So it's not that you, like I said, it's not that you can't let people be there for you. It's how they're there for you. Yeah.
Okay, look at you, Don.
Look at you, Ryan.
Lady Don.
Making progress. Figuring it out.
I'm trying.
Because nothing's wrong with you.
Maybe it's the juice.
I don't know. There's some good juice. Yeah. Good spirits up in here.
A bit more.
Yeah. I like this.
Oh.
No, I mean, I still got some, but you can top me off if you must. Go ahead, you can kill that.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure. What, man? Oh, I feel good.
You do?
I feel good.
Where's your mental capacity at now?
Right now, I feel in the beginning I was a little nervous.
Okay.
But now I feel like
I played you that video for on purpose. I
don't like that. I didn't like that. To be honest with you, if I'm being honest with you, it reminded me, I told you the story when my grandmother passed and I had to sing at her funeral. And right before she passed, they closed the casket. And they weren't supposed to close the casket until afterwards. And so it made me feel like I was really, 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 really upset about that. So you showing me this video before because you wanted to get me in the mood, I was a little like, why the fuck is he doing this to me right now? Like, why? But that was one of the best songs I've ever sung because I felt it. And and this allowed me to feel. So I do appreciate it, but I ain't gonna lie. Remember, I was like, I don't wanna watch it.
No,
but it was beautiful. You did an amazing job.
Oh, thank you. I gotta go home and show this to the people.
Very, very.
Because I don't want them to. Because I gotta turn it in tomorrow to the people, but I don't want them to be like in there and can't hold themselves.
I mean, it's going to be emotional. Yeah, either way. It's going to be emotional. I'll be there, I think.
Because I feel like those two songs, they don't know I added that song, but it was a different song. It was Grandma's Hands and another church song, and it was like a 16-minute video.
You changed the song?
I changed the song, but what do you think about that song?
Ooh. That?
Yeah.
I don't have any words.
Like.
And I was.
That
made me feel.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Grandma's Hand, but I like Bill Withers edition.
Okay. It was another ladies edition.
He was feeling Grandma's hand. Like
okay,
he was
yeah.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
But
okay.
We can edit that out.
No. We definitely I'm putting a little auto-tune on that. I should have chimed in. Yo, Don was the only one in school who tried to have me sing and shit.
Probably. Tap into that. That's probably what you need to do. Do some writing. What are good? That's the thing. What are good things you can do? Writing. Who told you the same thing?
Jan.
Okay.
Man, that poem was something else. Did you listen to the episode?
This morning.
You did?
I did. That was the first thing I listened to.
Man, listen.
I gotta stop this singing. It's the juice. But listen. Shout out to what's her name? Please give
Delta Ray.
Give her all the love. Listen, girl, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to sit down and just talk with you.
Man,
because maybe we don't have to phone her in on one of these sessions.
I was supposed to do her podcast. She was supposed to call me. So maybe when she calls me, I can three-way you in. We can have a discussion.
Seriously, because the insight, the title of that episode was "There Really Aren't Any Toxic People" or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, goddamn.
Man.
And the idea, because like you have to meet people where they are. Right?
Shout out to the If Anyone Cares podcast. Shout out to Ask a Guy podcast. I did both of those podcasts when I was in Minnesota.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah. But yeah, that was, it hit home. It hit home. Because I deal with a lot of things in my own life where you feel like you don't share a lot of who you are with people, but I am definitely wild and fucking crazy, and you have to really kind of get to know me in order to be like, oh, well, dang, Don, I know. A lot of people who've gotten close to me this past year, it's like, Elijah Armstrong is one person who's like, girl, I did not know that you was like this.
What's
and I'm
up,
like,
Junior?
I'm like, I know, I just, yeah, everybody think I'm just so whatever, but
because you're reserved.
I am reserved until I'm not.
Strategic. No, for real, with your like emotions and.
Well, Ryan, thanks for blowing that cover.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can edit that out.
No, it's fine. But I'm definitely strategic. I wouldn't say strategic. It's more so intentional. So intention is everything. If there's a time for this, there's a time for that, and
I just had that conversation today.
Here in this podcast, though, I feel it's like a safe space. It is. Even though I know that this is going out to the masses, it still feels like...
All 25 of y'all.
That's okay.
No, that's definitely okay.
Because it's going to grow.
A lot of people were saying, like, how do you feel? Like, I don't want to look at who's not listening.
That's right.
Because analytics is a reminder of who's not listening.
We got to focus on who is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't look at no numbers. I put it out and y'all listen. If y'all share.
Please share.
If y'all listen. Cool. I want to just touch one person that can be like, yo, I really fuck with you.
That's real.
And I can think of one person right now that really be like, yo. And that's O'Neal.
Ah, man, I love O'Neal.
O'Neal be like, yo, bro, like, get what you own. Like, get the podcast back, bro. Like, he was like, bro, you ahead of your time. Like, get this shit back.
O'Neal is O'Neal's that person who's gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah.
If he finds out any little thing about you, what you're capable of, anything you're interested in, he's gonna be like, okay, so what's up with that?
Yo, you know they got a shop now?
They got a whole shop?
They got a shop.
Shout out to Inside Out Detailing.
Shout out to them, man.
First and foremost. Because they out here doing a thing. O'Neal was at the brewery working. We worked together and he had a vision. And now it's existing. It's tangible. He made that vision, that dream come to life. He worked very hard. He just had a baby. I'm like, O'Neal, you done birthed 2 babies.
Look at him.
You know?
Come on now.
So,
him and Demarius.
Both of them. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Because y'all definitely doing your thing out here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of love and respect for them. So.
Yeah.
That's real.
Me too.
That's real.
Shout out to Top Soon.
Very much so. Yeah. Okay.
My boy Carlos, Top Soon Clothing.
Okay, I don't really feel comfortable doing this, but I think people need to see the back of the shirt.
No, do your thing. I mean, I don't want you to show your booty off, but...
I don't really have a booty, so we're not doing that.
I don't know that.
But Paige Rumler, I believe, is the artist. She was featured in Art Hop and Shop 2020 with the Bomb. She's dope as fuck. She designed this goat that's on the back of this. So I'm just going, for this video, we going to show what this is real quick because I think it should be seen. So.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Don't let them look at your booty, though. No, I'm not. They got it? Okay. Look at that. Shout out. Top Soon. Maybe I'm going to add the website at the bottom somewhere down here.
So, yeah.
Somewhere down there. Yeah, shout out. I had just ordered some stuff from him, man. So,
and he is very quick to respond.
Yeah.
Carlos, be on it.
Yo, look,
I ain't gonna hold you up.
I had ordered something like the other day, and I called him right after I ordered it. I'm like, bro, I just ordered something. I'm gonna come pick it up later. He's like, oh yeah, bro, I already got a package. I'm like, nigga, that was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, he be on it. So yeah, even when he's not in Michigan, I put an order in, and he's like, "Nah, I got you." When I get to Michigan, like he called like 10 minutes later. Mm-hmm. When I put an order in for this shirt, he's like, "I'm not in Michigan. You want me to ship it? You want me to bring you when I get to Michigan? What you want me to do?" Again, he called 15 minutes later. Like he is very responsive. On top of it, all of his gears fly, good quality. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. That hoodie, that hoodie, that Top Zone hoodie. I got the gray one that I wore last episode. Yes. And that mug is nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. I need a hoodie. I got the windbreaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to work on getting you that hoodie.
For
what
sure.
color you want?
Black.
You want black?
I probably shouldn't because I have so many black hoodies, but yeah.
No, but you ain't got no Top Zone black hoodie.
You right. I don't.
Yeah.
And I need, shout out to Carlos, because I need a hat.
Yeah.
I do like wearing hats. So, that this is what greatness looks like, and then the greatest of all time, bro. You on to something? Yeah, you on to something?
Most definitely. Yeah, so I'm gonna get on there, man. I just got like 3 shirts.
Yeah,
cool. Like the color.
I need to get that. What is it? The red one.
Oh, like with the white with the bubble letters
eyes
that he only made for the kids.
Yeah.
And then he brought out the adult.
Okay,
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Greatness.
But yeah, man. Shout out to Top Soon. Shout out to what is it? In and Out.
Yes, In and Out Detailing.
In and Out.
Inside
Detailing.
Out, I think.
Inside Out. Yeah. We gonna put the names down.
Put the links, yeah, for sure.
But yeah. You feeling good?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, y'all.
Me too.
I feel a little bit lighter. Okay. I feel like we can finish this week strong.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because the funeral in a couple days.
I know. Well, how do you feel about that?
It'll be last week when y'all see this.
But let's check your mental capacity as far as going into.
So, I showed up to my brothers. One thing I wanted to say to you when we were talking about it, I don't like the Facebook Live funerals.
Understood.
Because I didn't know I was on Facebook Live.
Oh. Okay.
Because I got to my brother's funeral late.
I know.
And when I got there, you met me outside.
Yeah.
You, your brother, and your mom.
Yeah.
And you, in the supportive person you was like, do you need me to come inside with you? Because it's COVID capacity.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I should be cool. I was a little faded too. So I'm like, I should be cool.
And I'm like, see you on the other side for you.
So you was like, Calvin in there. He on the other side. So we here for you. But when I got in there, like I stood in the back and I'm just standing. People up there looking at them. And I'm like, all right, I'm cool. I can go up there and look at them and then leave. But as soon as I got like to the front and I was on the side of his mom.
Yeah.
His mom and his wife was on the sides of me. Mom, wife. So I'm like, fuck. And it's just a clear path to him. And I'm like, damn. That's bro.
Yeah.
Like bro told me, people know who he is, right? Listen to these words. One day in the hospital, he was like, he can talk. He like, bro, when I get out of here, we're going to go rent an Airbnb or somewhere on the water. And I'm going to tell you my life story.
Wow.
He said, I'm going to tell you from 76 or 73, one of them years, till now. He said, I'm going to tell you everything. And as I got to that spot, that's what I thought about. And I just broke down.
And he was in blue.
I just broke down. So for my grandmother's wedding, I told them I showed up late.
Your grandmother's.
I showed up late to my brother's funeral because I didn't want to do family. I can't do all of this shit now. But I was like, man, I don't know. But I'm gonna show up I don't know if I'm gonna show up to a family hour. If I do show up to family hour, I'm gonna be outside. Me and my Uncle James gonna be somewhere because I definitely know he's gonna be going through. He the oldest.
Oh,
he spent the most time with my grandmother.
Yeah, for sure.
But my mom, I know I have to be there for my mom too.
I know.
My mom is so fucking strong, man. She's superwoman.
She is.
Superwoman. When I tell you my mom does any and everything, I would do any and everything for my mother. And that's what I'm trying to raise my son to be. Any and everything for his mom.
That's real.
So.
That's real. So I think that a journey is on the horizon.
Okay.
And I think with those words, it's time to investigate and talk and document this.
We'll be documenting
your brother's life. Talking to different people, interviewing different people, and getting his story.
I already enrolled in school. Come on.
Hello. We making a documentary, bro.
I'm definitely about to. Cute. I ain't even put it together like
cute.
Come on down. People already say like we're the balance. We're yin and yang. Sour and patch.
I just love him so much. Y'all don't even know. But no, seriously. A documentary. Cute. Yeah. And you can edit it at an Airbnb on the water. Damn. And let your brother tell you his story.
It's gonna take
he gonna tell you his story.
You ever watch All American?
Yeah. Yep.
You remember when his dad died at that lake?
Yeah, I do. That was heavy. That was heavy. But let your brother guide you.
Yeah.
And let him speak to you.
I'm gonna do it.
He gonna order your steps.
Crazy thing, Nisha, Carla's mama.
Yep.
Showed me a book that she made for him.
Aww.
So when I went to pick up my shirt, she was like, "Let me show you this." And that's my daughter's godmom. That's Yara's godmom.
You know what's so funny? My grandma was her godmom. I swear to God.
That's crazy.
She was there. She was there every single day, taking care of my grandma, helping my mom, taking care of my grandma. Yep.
Damn, man, look at that.
Ain't that funny? How things come full circle.
That's family without being family.
That's family. Period. That's family.
Like my brother, like I said, he's my half brother, but I don't say that.
That's not half.
Well, because we got the same dad.
I hear you, but that's a whole.
But that's my brother.
That's your brother.
I don't be like, oh, that's my half. No, nigga, that's my brother.
All my brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters.
Right.
Half what? Step what?
You and Daddy was like inseparable.
Yes, that's my talk about yin and yang. She was born in May. I was born in November. Exactly 6 months apart. Literally, that's my baby.
Yo, I miss Daddy. Daddy, I'm coming to visit you. Where you at? Ohio?
Ohio. She in Virginia. We definitely need to make that trip. Listen,
as long as they don't got tiki torches.
No, I think we're good on her base.
Oh, okay.
Her husband is in the Army. Shout out to
Say less.
Conte and the babies.
Say less.
For sure. Shout out to Lamari, Khalil, and she just had baby Ari.
Like Lennox?
Yes. Well, yeah, her name's Ariella.
Ari. Ooh, that's nice.
Yep, it is. She's beautiful.
Say less.
So we need to make that trip happen.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I'm down for it. You all right? You good?
I'm good. You good?
I'm always good.
All right.
You know me.
I know.
Man.
What are we looking forward to next week?
Next week, what's the topic next week?
That's what.
Sorry, I'm a little faded.
No, it's okay.
I gotta go visit family tonight, but I'm faded.
So next week we are hoping to do something special. We're gonna get someone in here with us or on the phone with us.
No, because this is 2. That was supposed to be
4.
We got to come over next week.
Ow. You know what? Honestly, I think that next week will be a good time to just kind of do a part 2 and unpack your feelings after the funeral. I also think it would be a good time to kind of pay tribute to everyone we have lost this year.
She's smart.
I'm just saying. I do.
That's that education.
Lord, we thank you. No. But no, seriously. Because like I said, we've talked about a lot. And we've all had our experiences. I think it would be kind of cute to go through a picture and just a tribute to these particular people. I'm talking from Kobe to Chadwick to my Aunt Nancy to your grandmother, my Aunt Gloria, to Q to Gerard. I think that we kind of need to like highlight, you know, some of these people.
Those we have lost. And even the ones that we may have lost that either one of us don't know.
Exactly.
I used to go to a church back in the day, and a few members of that church passed away. And like one of the guys, or both, really had an impact on me. But I looked up to one of the guys because he was like kind of swaggy. Yeah. Before swag was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was fresh. He was clean.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For real. So yeah, we can definitely look into that. We can definitely do that. I could put some things together.
We got D Wash, grandmother,
exactly,
who passed away. We have Taji's grandmother,
shout out to D Wash,
passed away.
Oh my God, Miss Wingfield. Me and Taji grew up across the street from each other. Me, Taji, Tori, Tam, Tamara. That was my mother's godchildren. Yeah.
Picture still hanging in the house.
Come on now. As you walk up the stairs.
Right.
But yeah, Miss Wingfield, man, I love her like a grandmother. I don't have any more grandfathers left except for Mr. and Mrs. Davis.
Wow.
When you talk about family,
God has been good.
That was an extended family. When they came down here in '96 and moved around the corner from us, they raised me like I was their own. My whole family.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We really gotta pay tribute and highlight those people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, listen. As always, everyone is built to be a hammer. Okay? Either you're going to build with your hammer or you're going to destroy with your hammer.